Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Project Fall Off. See, I call this Project Fall Off because after we finish the project, I will without a doubt fall off. There will be no more need for me. I will have no purpose in this community. See, it's not a secret anymore. I'm the best builder on the game. But after we finish this project, I won't have anything to build because we're going back and we're not only remastering every build we ever created, we are perfecting every build we ever created. Starting with Vecna here, the power forward that can do it all, except for get blocks, really. Even though I do get a block once or twice, I also find myself on my backside once or twice, right? Legs in the air, they're my players standing over me, emoting and everything. Felt myself in some rough spots, right? So what we did as a community, we remastered this build and got up to 93 block and 77 interior defense, so it could get gold paint patroller and high flying denier. We also made versions that were faster, quicker, slower, more rebound, less rebound. We made multiple different variations of this build and we used different Cat Breakers formulas. Well, I have lapped up power forwards for dozens of hours over the past week, and I'm about to show you the best power forward possible on the game. And ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Please, no photos, no photos. Wait, why are you laughing? Do you really think this build had no defense? Do you know who I am? I'm the king of glitching out the Cat Breakers. 77 interior defense, 93 block. You need that combination for the gold paint patroller. You also get Hall of Fame high flying denier, which is why you need this 83 vertical to pair with that and get a Hall of Fame pogo stick. Defensive rebounding goes all the way up to a 94. This gives you gold rebound chaser and Hall of Fame box out beast. That pairs very nicely with the Hall of Fame break starter and Hall of Fame dimer. You're going to average a triple double on this build. The steal and perimeter defense combination is fire. You get 94 steal. That gives you gold glove and Hall of Fame interceptor. You could plus one those or plus two those to get those to legend as well. You also get 82 perimeter defense capability. That gives you silver challenger. The build is perfectly fine-tuned to perfection. You can't really make it any better. The speed and agility is great. You need 85 speed for the gold slippery off ball. 81 agility is maxed out for this height and weight and wingspan. 83 ball, that's great to have. You could go shoot a lot of threes on this build. 85 mid-range gives you better jump shot basis, makes you a 3-level scorer, gives you silver dead eye. It's 87 drive dunk, gives you silver posterizer and the contact dunk animations. 72 standing dunk, that gives you bronze rise up. You're 6'8", that's a tier 2 badge. You could plus one or plus two that to silver or gold if you want to. 77 post control gives you silver post fade phenom, silver post up poet. 73 close shot gives you grace under pressure on bronze, so you're gonna get standing close shot layup animations. 70 driving leg gives some decent animations, and that's tied to your 85 ball handle, which gives you every good dribble move in the game. Yes, there's more than Devin Booker. You can use other dribble moves than Devin Booker, but you still get Devin Booker. I know that's the only move you know how to use. 75 speed wall gives you Zach LaVine dribble style. Everything about this build is perfect. I can't make it any better. There is no way to make the build better. I have labbed it for hours and hours. You want to know the craziest part? I haven't labbed just this build for hours upon hours. I labbed 7 other builds that I will share with you guys all in this 1 week. 7 perfected builds, labbed up to perfection. And I will share each of them every day of this week, so make sure you are followed and subscribed for that. But let's really address the elephant in the room. The build doesn't have any strength. No, I'm kidding. That's not an elephant to address whatsoever. Are you kidding me right now? I made a build that has 70s in 20 of the 21 categories, and you think I'm about to sit up here and talk to you about strength? Strength. You know what you need to do? Don't make you a power forward with strength. Make you a point guard with 99 pass accuracy. Because this is the only thing you noticed on this build. You got the best eyesight of all time. You need to run point for every team you ever play on. Think I'm about to talk about strength. But all jokes aside, strength is a want, not a need on the power forward position. But if you guys want to build with strength at the height 6'8" or the height 6'7" to set screens, that's not a Vecna build. That's a popper build. And I will I will perfect our popper builds in the future. But you guys gotta let me know you guys want that in the comment section down below. Like I said, I already got 7 planned for this week. Then we gotta teach you guys how to get Cat Breakers and draw Cat Breakers Part 4 the week after and conclude the Cat Breaker saga. But then after that, we're going right back to the perfected builds. So if you guys want the popper build or any other build to get perfected, let me know down below in the comment section. But now let's address the real elephant in the room. And that is nobody on the game has 25 Cat Breakers, and this build is made for 25 Cat Breakers. Now, next season, people will get 25 cap breakers, but only if they're legend. You guys see right there, I have 19, and I have two more that you guys don't see, but that's from build specialization. So I specialized in three different things, fully maxed out. That is shooting, playmaking, and defense. So I can make this build. Ideally, you want to specialize in defense or rebounding on this build. You don't want to specialize in anything else, or you just got to go and remake the build, right? I teach you guys how to do that in Cat Breakers Part 4, but that's a ways from now. If you want to make this build now, you just got to do it strategically with your Cat Breakers. For instance, next season I'm going to have 22 Cat Breakers. So I would do personally, I would spend 5 on interior, 5 on steal, 5 on block, 5 on defensive rebounding, and just 2 on perimeter. And then in the future seasons, I go all the way up to 82 perimeter. But 2 on perimeter gets you all the way up to 74. 74 gives you bronze challenger, bronze on-ball menace, and bronze pick dodger. So although those badges are bronze, I specialize in defense. I could +2 my on-ball, +2 my challenger if I want to. Stuff like that to help out on that. But my thought process is you got to jump to contest on this game for the most part. That 93 block is going to help out more than the perimeter defense. Now, the perimeter defense is really good at helping you get more bumps so people aren't blowing by you and stuff like that, so it does help in that regard. But that's what I would do. Now, you can also go the route of lowering your defensive rebounding, right? And just settle for 92 instead of going up to 94. You could settle for 70 interior defense with just 3 cat breakers right here, and that will still get you silver paint patroller if you guys want that, right? So there's strategic ways you guys can use your cat breakers and stuff to use them to the most efficient way possible for your playstyle, wherever the case may be. But that's the strategic part. The scientific part will come as Cat Breakers Part 4. So I will not show you guys how to fine-tune these builds for fewer cat breakers. They will all be made for 20 to 25 for the first week of Project Fall Off. And then I will teach you guys how to make these builds in Cat Breakers Part 4 for fewer cat breakers. So make sure you're subbed and follow for that. And then you guys can go back and remake these builds and get you some money. So that's going to be how we do our next giveaway. It's going to be fine-tuning these builds for fewer than 25 or 20 cat breakers, however the case may be. But that's the build overall, though. Everything about the build is fire. And remember, it's not the best build in the game. It's the best build possible. So that's a whole different distinction that we're going for on this series. So let me know, is this the best build possible? Is there anything you would change to make it better? Remember, you guys are going to say, oh, lower the pass accuracy, get the block higher. You're going to lose the glitchy cat breakers. You can't even attend Cat Breakers Part 4. You got to go watch Cat Breakers Part 2 and 3, right? You can't take calculus if you ain't past pre-calc or algebra 2 yet, right? So make sure you guys catch up, refresh yourself on Cat Breakers Part 1, 2, and 3 before you guys get ready for Cat Breakers Part 4. But there's a lot of things you can and can't do on this build. But there's one small tweak I will share with you guys if you guys want to on this build. So here's the build I just showed you guys, right? Now, if you want to make this change, you can. You could lower the standard dunk down here to a 65, raise the driver dunk, and then lower the agility as well. And then that gives you 89 driver dunk, 65 standard dunk. You can also lower the free throw, get that down to 83, and then get the O board up to 82. And now you're still good to go. You lower the free throw. Remember, Cat Breakers Part 1 method. Block unlocks early. We know we got the glitchy Cat Breaker Vecna formula, right? So we're good to go that way. Now, 89 driver dunk gives you both pro contact dunk, so you guys might want that. And 65 standard dunk still gives you some animations. You just lose out on the rise up. So it's your guys' personal preference. The reason I showed you the 87 and 72 combination is because, the rise up badge is good to talk about for the standard dunk aspect, but it gets 70 in all categories. So you see right here, the standing dunk is below 70. So I couldn't say that line real quick. You feel me? I had to make sure I said that one line. That one line did hit hard while I caught you out for not noticing the strength. But you guys said it doesn't have strength in standing dunk. You kind of I've been right. But now we got it up to 72 when I show you the other version. So, it looked a little bit better. But both of these versions are perfected. Either one is your guys' build. Pick whatever one you guys want. But like I said, in the future video, I will show you guys how to make this build for fewer cat breakers. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and God bless.